Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 9:21 a.m. Eastern Time, January 23rd, 2024. I want to talk about the incredible man-made weather system that is coming across the country of Mexico and the incredible systems they are developing here in the Gulf of Mexico itself. These storms are completely man-made. Look at the outflow they got this pushing up to the north. Unbelievable chemtrail activity over this whole entire system here once you look at it. These storms used to never just create in the Gulf of Mexico like they do today. They have high power lasers, ships out here pumping the material out, high altitude aircraft spraying the material out that they can manipulate with these machines. Stand by. I want to show you the scientists talking about the lasers. Stand by. A brief second, I want to show you all the heavy chemtrailing that is going on over the United States at the moment. You can barely see it, but each one of these are chemtrail lines. Hundreds and hundreds of passes from a chemtrail aircrafts. You're being sprayed like bugs over the whole United States right now. Stand by. I'm going to put on a video where the scientists are talking about creating weather with lasers. This is not fictitious whatsoever.
G2G. Boom, laser weapons.
Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions, and these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning. Go ahead.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember reading the stories that China had used this during the Olympics, that the USSR had used this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War, to wash out the Viet Cong.
Boom, laser weapons, strategic, theater, tactical, or extraterrestrial weapons, and chemical, biological, and environment and climate or tectonic weapons, which they have all of. This means they can make earthquakes, they can make hurricanes. This bill never passed. This was a House of Representatives trying to get the word out about this stuff. It's right here, plain to see. Look up these terms, look up these keywords.
Okay, as we can see, they can create this weather. And they call it experimental, but it's none of this is experimental. They're not using Cessnas with flares. All of these people should be arrested for treason against the people and crimes against Mother Nature itself. All of these toxic chemicals they are spraying over my home state of Georgia is poisoning the land. Every one of our states has been poisoned. I hardly see any wildlife here in Florida that used to be amazing when the birds come down for the wintertime. We are losing our country. We are losing our states. We are losing the creatures on this planet. I don't see any bioluminescent creatures anymore on my Gulf. We're losing all the fish, no insects. I'm pleading with the people. I am pleading with the people in charge. What is wrong with y'all? We are destroying our planet for money, greed, chemically neutering our planet. This is all man-made weather systems, people. Look at the lines they are spraying your families with. These chemicals are very dangerous to your friends and family and your animals. Hundreds and hundreds of aircraft trails is doing this. If you can see it, each one of them are aircraft trails. Thousands of aircraft is spraying our country. These machine waves here are from a machine. This is their machine turned on that controls all this material. It pushes it wherever they want it to go. They have full control over our weather. They create TV shows like The Big Bang Theory to make you think these scientists are good, gullible people, but they're greedy, evil beings. only care about their next grant. I've been dealing with these scientists forever with our commercial fisheries. They're not good people. I want you to know you are not good people, whoever are doing this to us. These pilots will never be able to hear our voice. We're silenced. These are man made storms. I don't know how else to put it. These storms are not coming from the north, they are being developed in the Gulf of Mexico. So they can push your extreme climate change, so they can take away your gas powered vehicles and gas stoves. So when they flip the switch, they can freeze millions of people to death, and they don't care. They enjoy your screams, just like in the Roman days when they held cathedrals where they killed slave girls with lions. They screamed with joy when they were doing that. These people are still in lunatics. They're still in power today. The same kind of mentality. People ask me why or how could somebody do this? They have no problem doing this to us. They are spraying and poisoning our country. I need help with this, people. We need to stop watching their programming that keeps you lethargic. Quit drinking their alcohol. Quit doing their drugs they give you. It is on purpose. All this is on purpose to destroy us. The devil is in control. Whether y'all believe in God or not, y'all are working in the hand with the devil. Commercial fisherman done with his rant. We are losing everything. This is man-made. Man-made storms, man-made frequencies. Commercial fishermen standing by.